Bonjour, it's Mrs. Gibbons here. Hope you all had a lovely Easter and you've been enjoying the sunshine and keeping safe. Okay, so we've had a little bit of a break from French over Easter, so this lesson we're going to hopefully have some fun revising, introducing our family members. So we're going to start with a game. So for this game, it's called £1,000 Drop. You will just need some paper and a pencil. So I'm going to try and explain it, hopefully, so that we can understand the rules. So I don't know if you've ever seen £1,000 drop on telly, but basically the contestants start with £1,000, they get given a multiple choice question, and they have to put their £1,000 on what they think is the correct answer. And then when the answer is revealed, little sort of hatches open, and the money that's been put in the wrong place drops through the hatch and disappears. So the contestant only has the money that they put on the correct answer. So just as an example, you're going to draw a little table with A, B, C or D. So they're like your four hatches, and you have got an imaginary £1,000 to begin with. So you're going to get asked 5 questions over the course of this game, and the idea is to keep as much of the £1,000 that you started with as possible. If you lose your money, you are out of the game. So the way you do it is, I will ask a question with 4 possible answers. So let's say, for example, which word means my mum? You've got A, mon père, B, ma mère, C, ma grand-mère, or D, ma tante. Okay. Now, you might feel very confident. You might feel really, really confident that B is the correct answer. In which place you would put all your £1,000 on B, so that when I reveal the answer, if B is correct, you would keep the full £1,000. Okay. Obviously, if you were wrong and it wasn't B, you would have lost your full £1,000. So what you might want to do, if you're not 100% confident, is to sort of hedge your bets a bit by putting your money on different answers. So, for example, you might feel really pretty confident that the correct answer is B, but there might just be a little part of you that thinks, could it be C? So what you can do is split your money across 2 or more answers. So you might think, I'm going to put £900 on B and £100 on C. What you must do is use up all the £1,000. Okay. If you're feeling like it's 50-50, you're not entirely convinced which one it is, you might want to split your money equally. So you might think it could be mon père or ma mère, but I can't decide. So you could put £500 on each. However, if B was correct, obviously that other one, the £500 you put on A, would disappear through the hatch. So then you'd only be left with £500. So for your next round, for question 2, you would then only be playing with £500. So whatever money you lose disappears. Whatever money you've got left, that's what you then have to place for the next question. So hopefully that makes sense. If you've seen it on telly, it will probably make a lot more sense and be much easier. But we'll give it a go. So the 5 questions. So for each one, you're going to just write A, B, C or D, and however much money you've got left for that round, you're going to place it. Could just be on one answer, or you could spread the money across all the answers if you choose to. Okay. So question 1, which word means my brother? Is it A, mon frère, B, ma mère, C, mon grand-père, or D, ma sœur? So write the amount you want to place next to each answer. So if you're 100% confident, you might want to put the full 1,000, or if you're not confident, you might want to spread that £1,000 out across multiple answers. Okay. You can pause the video if you need more time. So let's move on to the answer. So the correct answer is mon frère. So if you had put any money in A, that is the amount of money you now have left for the next question. So if you'd spread that around and you had, say, 400 on A, that's how much you're playing with for the next round. Okay, let's move on to question 2. What does this mean in English? Voici ma sœur. So does it mean A, hello sir, B, here is my brother, C, here is my auntie, or D, here is my sister? So whatever money you've got left for this round, place it next to A, B, C, or D, or a mixture. Pause the video if you need more time, and I'll move on to the answer now. Okay, so the answer for that one was D. Here is my sister. So whatever money you've got left on D takes you through to the next round. So question 3. How would you say, here is my grandpa, he is called John? Is it A, voici ma grand-mère, il s'appelle John? Is it B, voici mon père, il s'appelle John? Is it C, mon grand-père s'appelle John? Or is it D, voici mon grand-père, il s'appelle John? So put your money on the answer you think is correct. Don't forget you can split it across 2 answers or more. Okay, let's have a look at the answer for that one. Is D, voici mon grand-père. So here is my grandpa. Il s'appelle John. He is called John. I was a little bit sneaky because I included in C a sentence that just said, my grandpa is called John. So obviously that was similar, but not fully correct. Okay, question 4. Hope some of you still got some money left and you're still in the game. How would you say, here is my sister, she is called Lindsay? A, voici ma grand-mère, elle s'appelle Lindsay. Or B, voici ma sœur, elle s'appelle Lindsay. C, voici mon sœur, elle s'appelle Lindsay. Or D, voici ma mère, elle s'appelle Lindsay. So put your money where you think it is. Don't forget you can split it across multiple answers if you have some doubts. Pause the video if you need more time. I'm now going to move on to the answer. Okay, so the answer is voici ma sœur, elle s'appelle Lindsay. I was a little bit sneaky there because I did 2 very similar ones, but this mon means my, but for a masculine noun, so that could not have been correct. It had to be voici ma sœur. Okay, on to the last question then. I hope some people have still got some money. Okay, number 5. How would you say, here is my uncle, he is called David? A, voici mon grand-père, il s'appelle David. Or B, voici mon oncle, il s'appelle David. C, voici ma oncle, il s'appelle David. Or D, voici mon frère, il s'appelle David. Okay, pause it if you need to, and we'll have a look at the answer now. So the answer for that one is voici mon oncle, il s'appelle David. Okay, well done if you've still got money. Obviously, the more money you manage to keep hold of, the better. If you manage to keep hold of your £1,000 the entire game, that's amazing. Well done. Make sure you tweet and tell us if you were a winner. That's amazing. Okay, just to finish off then, a little recap. Voici means here is. Elle s'appelle means she is called. Il s'appelle means he is called. And we put mon or ma in front of the noun to say my. So for example, my dad would be mon père, my mum would be ma mère. So if we're putting together a full sentence, you could say, voici mon père, here is my dad, il s'appelle Homer, he is called Homer. So just to make sure you've remembered some of this information, I'd like to have a go at translating these sentences. So the first 2, if you want to pause your video, it's probably easiest. The first 2, I'd like to translate those into English. Okay, so we've got voici mon père, il s'appelle Homer, and voici ma grand-mère, elle s'appelle Joyce. And then gets a little bit more tricky now because I want you to translate these sentences into French. So here is my mum, she is called Marge, and here is my brother, he is called Bob. And then as a bonus, this is new language. I want to see if you could work out what this means. Voici mes parents, ils s'appellent Homer et Marge. Any ideas what that sentence means? Okay, so pause the video, have a go at doing those translations, and then I'll go through the answers with you now. Okay, so the answers. Number 1 means, here is my dad, he is called Homer. Number 2, here is my grandma, she is called Joyce. Okay, the ones into French. Voici ma mère, elle s'appelle, excuse me, elle s'appelle Marge. Don't forget, our accents. So on this E in mère, you do need an accent, one that goes down from left to right. The next one is voici mon frère, il s'appelle Bob. Again, don't forget your accent here over the E. And we needed il s'appelle because it's he is called. And the last one, really well done if you've worked this one out. Voici mes parents means here are my parents. So mes means my when we're talking about more than one. And il s'appelle Homer Marge means they are called Homer Marge. So this is plural, the they. It's spelt differently, but obviously in French we do have these silent letters that we don't always pronounce. So you'd still say il s'appelle Homer et Marge. Well done. Okay, so we'll leave it there for today. Hope you've enjoyed that. Keep practicing that vocabulary and I'll be back soon with some more French. Au revoir.